Hello all, I Rahul Jadhav, Assistant Professor, Department of ENTC, ASSMS IOIT. Welcome you all in this video lecture on defining member function in C++. Now in C++ we know that we have classes and object. So in class we can have data members as well as member functions. So how these member functions are defined? So in C++ there are two ways by which you can define a member function. So first method is defining a member function outside of the class, and second way is defining a member function inside the class. So first case, defining outside the class, the member function that are declared inside the class have to be defined separately outside the class. That means you can declare the function in the class, that means you can write down its prototype inside the class and its definition can be written separately outside the class. So how to define it outside? For that we need to follow the syntax. What is the syntax? Return type, that means what type of value that function is going to return. So return type of the function, then name of a class for which you are defining this function, then scope resolution operator. This double colon is nothing but scope resolution operator, then name of a function which you want to define outside the class, and if any arguments are there, that arguments you can write in the list of arguments, and then opening and closing bracket, and inside that you can have the function body. Just take one simple example. Suppose I have a class complex. In this class I have two data members, real and imaginary, and in public section I have declared a function read. Now definition for this function is not written. We have not written what this function will do. So this definition we have to write outside of this class because we have declared it in the public section. So its definition we have to write outside of the closing bracket of my class. So how I can define that function? By using the syntax which we have seen on the previous slide. So using that syntax, so this is the syntax: return type, class name, scope resolution operator, function name, and list of arguments. So here for void read you can see what is the return type for this function. It is void because it is not returning any value. So void is my return type. Class name here is complex because this function is declared in class complex. Then scope resolution operator, then function name, that is read, and list of arguments. So here we don't have any argument, so that list will be empty. So this is how I can define this function read outside of the class by using the syntax which is shown, that is return type void, class name complex, scope resolution operator, function name, that is read, and list of argument, there is no argument, so it is empty. So this is how I can define the function outside the class. Now next method, or very simple method, is defining the function inside the class. So this is very simple way of defining a member function. When a function is defined inside a class, it is treated as an inline function. Normally only small functions are defined inside the class. So for inline function we have already created one video, so that link you will find in the description, so you can know more about inline functions and how they are invoked and how they are replaced by the compiler. All that you can see, you can learn in that video. So this is the example of defining member function inside the class. So suppose this is my class complex, so I have to define this function read inside the class. So directly you can write down the definition inside the class in public section, or also if you want in the private section of my class. So these are two ways of defining member function in C++. First is outside the class by using scope resolution operator and the syntax which we have discussed, and second and very simple method is defining it inside the class in the way we have shown in this slide. Now you can also nest multiple functions. Nesting means invoking or calling a function in another function of the same class. This is called nesting of member function. So just take this example. Suppose I have defined this function read in this class, and I also have another function defined in the class is display. Now how we can call this display function? If we want to call it in main function, we need to create the object first, and then we can use dot operator and call this. But you can also call this or invoke this function inside the read function like this. That means calling a member function in another function. This is called nesting of a function. Thank you.